What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Thursday, July 4th, 2019. And this video is a special for all my friends who aren't in America. A guide to 4th of July for non-Americans. So, Aaron Davis and Catherine Dillinger, if they even exist, were instructed to type out some propaganda making you believe what 4th of July is all about. But I'm going to show you what they really mean. And you can see right here, updated at 459, Freemasonry equals 59. Freemasonry also equals 58, like United States. All across America on July 4th, men in red, white, and blue tank tops dust off their grills, children's Chuck CC-33, exploding paper wrappers and cul-de-sacs, and patriotic-themed commercials take over the airwaves. It's Independence Day. It's what? Independence Day. Independence Day equals 74. In the 4 reduction, I is the 9th letter, N is the 14th, 1 plus 4 is 5. D is 4, add them all. You reduce 74. Today is 7/4. Also, it equals 277, the 59th prime. They just had this piece of propaganda updated at the 59th minute. You saw it. You saw it there. 47/74, Independence Day. And this is an example of what they're talking about patriotic themed commercials take over the airwaves. So smart business people like Ross here, they use this to help sell more things, because I understand that it's a holiday that controls the mind's eye of the masses, and you can use that in your marketing. And I'm using that here to get more views on my channel. I hope people search this, find this video, and find out what's really going on. How on this Masonic holiday, July 4th, 1776, not a couple months before, just a couple months before, May 1st, 1776, the Bavarian Illuminati was founded with the 13 families. And then a couple months later, they declared independence on some tyrannized piece of land and give you a flag with 13 stripes. And then they give you 13 colonies, not all on the same day, but it all culminates to that. 13 colonies, 13 stripes on the flag, and they program you for 13 years, K through 12. Through these founding fathers, the Freemasons, modern Freemasonry founded in London, England in 1717. Here they're talking about the 1700s again, Mason 17. And then they even give you this 187, very special number 2, Kabbalah, Freemasonry based in Kabbalah. Very special number 2, the ancient accepted Scottish Rite Freemasonry as well, 187. And then they're telling you it became a federal paid one in 1941. 41, the 13th prime. We're just talking about that number. So you can think of the 4th as a giant nationwide birthday party for which we use giant candles that explode violently in the sky. Giving more money to the fireworks industry, which is run by the gang. So you'll like this part. Here's some of the history that is completely fake. Why the phrase, land of the free, home of the brave? Because it's a mockery. It's a slave land. It's always been. It's always been a raped, pillaged, stolen land used to carry out a warmongering agenda with a bunch of Goyim slaves carrying it out in the military or working for stuff like Lockheed Martin, keeping the wheel running. Home of the brave. No, it's a home of a bunch of retarded cowards. If you live in America, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Most people here are cowardly. They're just stupid. And then they give you more bullshit. This line comes from the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. That 223 named song. 223 like Masonic. It also equals 88 like Jewish, 119 like Saturn, All-Seeing Eye, Star of David. 223 is the 48th prime, Freemason 48, Illuminati 48. So you see how their main song in America equals 223, the big Masonic number. And then we've already talked about this. Written by Francis Scott Key, some actor from Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore 58. And during the Fort McHenry bombardment in 1814, N14, Dead 14, the whole Fort McHenry bombardment was a theatrical event from the government. It was staged. Francis Scott Key being on his boat, writing the fucking song. It is a lie. He is an actor. It was contrived by the Zionist Jews. The entire war was contrived. It was the Key of David ritual. It's Francis Scott Key, Scottish Rite Freemasonry. He is an actor, if he even existed. In 1931, it was named a national anthem. Don't worry, you don't have to memorize the whole thing. Humming along works fine for many Americans. And you know what works fine for me? Not doing anything at all. Sitting down, not standing up, not putting your hand on your heart, refusing to acknowledge the bullshit that it is the United States of America. Fuck the song, fuck the government. You saw what I just said, find all the rules and stick with them. That's what this gang does. They craft this propaganda by a set of rules. It's always by the numbers. And they never leave it. What's with all the hot dogs? More indoctrinated poisoning of the goyim. That's what it is. Hot dogs became extremely popular in the United States in the late 19th century. These bad boys are now a staple food at any July 4th cookout. Americans consumed at least 150 million hot dogs at the 4th last year, according to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, which is run by the Freemasons, Illuminati 150. Let's see what hot dog equals. I hope you're enjoying this video if you're not from America, getting a glimpse into what's going on. Francis Scott Key. Here, if you take away anything, don't believe that shit at all. If you don't live in America, you probably never even heard about Francis Scott Key. They might not make you guys learn about him. He is a theatrical actor. The entire shit is completely contrived. You think, so he sat there with his gematria knowledge or calculator, pen and paper, calculate all the gematria for the song. He was sitting there, you're being bombarded in the middle of the water. You just see a big war going on, and you're writing your song all by the numbers. You know what I mean? No, he's an actor. Hot Dog 33, 93 like propaganda like Saturn, 69 like Saturn, 21 like Saturn. But Hot Dog 33 like Masonry. Hot Dogs 88 like the Star Spangled Banner. 101 the 26 prime, flag 26. Jewish 34, 88, 29. 74, it's 7/4. So do you get this riddle? You get this riddle. Hot Dogs 88, 34, 29. This is a Jewish holiday. Today is a Jewish holiday. 74. 7/4, 7428, or 2988, 34. On 7/4, you see this overlap. That's why they're talking about hot dogs in this piece of propaganda about July 4th. Why do we blow things up? Ritual. I mean, come on. This is a ritualistic nation run by a ritualistic government. This is what they do. I'm talking about the Italians, guys. The Italian Freemasons, part of this as well. They give you the Statue of Liberty ritualistically. So who do you think's doing that? The false Zionist Jews in Italy. Keep all talking about this 2017, 17. See, 1777, 2017, 1700s, Mason 17. Our history of making things go boom and celebration dates to 1777, a year after independence was declared. That year, a Philadelphia, the Key of David, Philadelphia celebration included how many fireworks? 13. Set off on the commons in honor of the 13 colonies. Do you see how they're putting on a by the numbers ritual in the land of the Key of David? This revelation plays for Philadelphia. which equals 223, like the Star Spangled Banner. Oh my god, this is just coming together so well. It always does. I never intended to be like this. I never try to make it work like this. It always just does. 101, familiar numbers. 223, like the Star Spangled Banner, like Masonic. Does boom equal 48? No, it's 45. 18, 63, the key of David 63. The double 18, it's interesting. Sun 18, geometry. But you see it here. They're telling you right here. They're telling you they're doing it by the numbers. And remember, this becomes a paid federal holiday in 1941, 41 to 13th prime. How else do Americans celebrate? Just by wasting their time, like they do every single day. There's nothing, guys. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with grilling and parades and festivals and picnics. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, I'm just sick of living in a country. Every time I think of Americans, I just think of the stereotype: lazy people who don't fucking care, who just love being tyrannized, because that's the truth. Dumb morons. Of course, I'm not speaking for every last person, but pretty good generalization. Atlanta ATL 33. Road race. See this road race? Peachtree Road Race. R is the our 18th letter. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9, 9. We route 13, you get 99. I'm in the U.S. Where can I go to join in on the fun? Called it red, white, and blue. These people wearing the pillars of Freemasonry don't even know. That's what I'm saying. This woman has this big smile on her face. This big smile on her face. She doesn't know she's being deceived by the federal government on a daily basis. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This woman taking a selfie up here. It's like, yeah, cool. But do you understand the rituals that go on every single day? The murder by numbers, the fake wars, the contrived wars, people dying, 9/11, happening by your government, and you're here celebrating their birthday. Think about it. You have a friend that blows up your house with your family inside, and you still go to his birthday parties. That's what these fucking people are doing. It's fucking retarded. It's sick. Unbelievable. So yeah, if you're not in America, this is what independent. Look, and I like this too. Look at this. All these Freemasons right here. You see that? All the Freemasons standing around signing the bullshit piece of paper by the numbers, the Declaration of Independence. July 4th celebrates the nation's independence. But there's never independence. It's a lie. Independent from what? Independent from who? From England? Guys, England, this is England. It's all the one world order Freemasonic federal government. They were independent from the start. It's the same government. They were not being, that's what I'm saying. It was a giant joke, a lie. 2 minute, 21-second video. The Bavarian Illuminati equals 221. I mean, it's just, as we're talking about the Bavarian Illuminati, the 13 families, and we get this 2 minute, 21-second video. They were founded May 1st, 1776, around the same time. Oh my God. See? 221, also 139, like Freemasonry. It's just unbelievable. Facts you might not know about July 4th. Well, I've shown you a bunch of the facts. It's a Masonic holiday from the false Jews, this one world order, adopted by the Continental Congress, CC 33, 2 days after a vote on whether to separate from the United Kingdom. And as we've seen, if the United Kingdom and the United States of America federal government are putting out fake news, contrived propaganda, remember Donald Trump coming out to, we are the champions by Queen 88, or excuse me, Elizabeth 88, like Trump. That was like 88 days from her birthday. We see how the UK, the US, they put out propaganda in tandem. It is, since they put this fake news propaganda out in tandem specifically by the numbers, it's fake news. It's a bunch of crap. So we'll close it there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.